All right, so once again, back to the abdominal cavity. What we see here is the spleen and the stomach. You know, if I move the small and large intestines out of the way and look at the tube coming out of the stomach, remember this is the duodenum, the very first section of the small intestine. You see this kind of very diffuse, kind of spongy looking tissue, kind of long in that first loop of the small intestine. That's the pancreas. So that's actually the pancreas itself. Remember that makes insulin and glucagon as well as digestive juices. If we move, oh, here once again, here we see our spiral colon. If we move this up and back and kind of follow the small intestine down, we can see the pig's cecum, which is pretty much like ours. This kind of pouch here is very similar to our appendix in our own large intestine that we see there. Now, if we want to move retroperitoneally, let's look at the posterior aspect of the body wall. What we're seeing here, this is actually embedded in the body wall itself, beneath the peritoneum. Remember what that term is, retroperitoneal, is the actual kidney. So you can actually see the kidney here, very large, kind of bean shaped. Right in front of the kidney, if you look closely, you can see once again this rather diffuse glandular looking material right there. That's actually the adrenal gland, which is pretty neat. And if you look closely, you can follow this white tube coming out of the kidney, heading toward the urinary bladder. This is actually the urethra. Some pretty neat stuff. What we see here is essentially the equivalent of our descending colon in us and sigmoid colon heading down to our rectum and anus toward the exit, so to speak. If you look on the other side, you can kind of see the same thing. This, we can still see the parietal peritoneum against the body wall with the kidney underneath it. So that's our parietal peritoneum. It's pretty neat.